You must be Dio Brando, right?
And you're Jonathan, heir to the Joestars.
Yes, please call me JoJo. That's Danny. He's my dog as well as my steadfast companion. Don't worry, he knows better than to nip at strangers.
I'm Yonatan back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you about a trip report that is bizarre. So if you have anything that is resonating with this video, please comment below, and I'd like to also invite you to subscribe and please like the video if you enjoyed. I'm spoiling the show for you guys. If you guys don't want to be spoiled for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, please click forward or don't watch this video because I'm about to tell you pretty much the premise of the first season. So let's get straight into it. This is one of the weirdest experiences I've had while taking acid. So this is a day where I was tripping on LSD basically, and I was with my crush at the time. So basically me and my crush, we had took one tab and we went to the beach. And we went to the beach and we had a great time. It was a great time. You know, we were walking down the boardwalk. We were, you know, pretty much telling each other how we felt about each other. And it was a good time. We even got to the beach and there was this point where like I was feeling like cloudy in my mind, and then like I had a moment of clarity, and then like the clouds in the sky actually parted and it was just rainbows and sunshine. And she was like, "You see that, Jonathan? You did that. You did that." And I was like, I did do that. I feel pretty good about that. Like, thank you. Thank you for making me realize that I did that. And I was just having this amazing time like with her, and I was just, one time I had separated from her, like I went to the bathroom and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just looking at, I was thinking about humans, and I was thinking about reality, I was thinking about God. I was just like, wow, like this is what we are. Like this is what our capability can be. Like we can actually be light beings. We can actually be light and do good in the world and just, you know, make the world a better place basically. And so I had all these like lovey-dovey vibes and, you know, all that stuff. But eventually we, you know, went back home. So we went back to her place. This is where it gets bizarre, you guys. Now, I'm not even, there's no pun intended. It's literally like, I can't believe this happened, and why would this even happen? We get back to the place and she's like, I want you to see this anime. You ever heard of this anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And I'm like, no, I've never heard of it. Let's go ahead and watch it. Dude, tell me why this show was exactly my whole life story. So if you guys don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is about several different characters with the moniker of JoJo. Basically they have different adventures and they're fighting the main antagonist. His name is Dio, and he's basically like, at first he was just an asshole. He was just like this guy, and so Dio's an antagonist, and he basically is just a very evil kid. Like he's been brought up, you know, with some bad past, and he ended up being just like a villain. She's showing me this show, and basically this is where it's bizarre. This is where it starts, like the acid trip and what she's showing me is starting to blend together. JoJo, the first JoJo, you guys know my name is Yonatan, son Yonatan, but my name is Jonathan. So the first JoJo, his name is Jonathan, and the enemy, his name is Dio. Guess what her ex's name is? Dio. So she showed me a show where the two main antagonists and protagonists is Jonathan and Dio. And then it gets even crazier because I will say I'm more of a nice guy. Like I'm more of a gentleman, you know. I'm just a chill dude. I'm not evil. I'm not about to like kill nobody's dog. But basically, her ex was more on the like thug ain't give a shit vibe. Just like, you know, tell you I fuck you to your face over like, you know, something that's not that serious. And it was just crazy because I was like, why would she show me this? Like I'm tripping. First of all, I'm coming off of a trip. And like, even if I wasn't tripping, why would she show me that? Like, who in their right mind would show somebody that they're interested in that this show? That's what I should have seen, the red flag. First of all, I should have saw that red flag and I should have been like, nope, I'm out. But it was just weird because it was like the whole show was playing my whole life story. And it was like, as the show continued, I was becoming more like Jonathan in the show, and he was becoming more like Dio in the show. And it was like, they are mortal enemies, and not just for one lifetime. They are mortal enemies for multiple lifetimes. And you guys, that's basically the story overall. It was just like I was tripping, and then she showed me this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where the main character has my name and is going against the guy that's basically her ex. And Dio is an asshole in the show. Like he ended up kissing Jonathan's girlfriend.
君、もうジョジョとキスはしたのかい？まだだよな。初めての相手はジョジョではない。このディオだ。
He ends up killing Jonathan's dog, tries to kill Jonathan's dad. It's just really bad all over. But it was just a funny time. I couldn't believe that it actually happened like that. And that's just one instance on psychedelics that, you know, showed me that, like, when you take psychedelics, it kind of blends in with your life. I have another experience like that where it's like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where basically my whole life story, I was multiple of the characters. I was Aang, I was Sokka, I was multiple of the characters, and my friend who I was sitting with, he was like Zuko, and you know, he was like Jet, and it was a different dynamic just between how I was feeling and what was showing on the screen. It was like literally what was happening around me was what was happening on the screen. And it just goes to show you how, like, our subconscious mind, we always try to associate whatever is around us with our own story of ourselves. So that's why it's just very important just to be careful who you're around and what you allow into your subconscious mind, because yeah, that stuff is very important. And that's just in the day to day, just like when you're listening to the radio, when you're listening to music, you will make associations. But that was the craziest association, because like, what are the odds that you would play something where the main character is his name and my name? Like, how do we even meet to be able to experience that situation? That was ridiculous. I'm glad I had that experience, but I don't really wish that on anybody, because that'll kind of mess you up. Now I'm always thinking about it. I like the show too. I like the concept of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but now every time I think about it, I think about that situation. But basically, guys, be careful when you're tripping. Don't be a simp. Look out for the red flags, and that's it. Anyways, this is Son Yonatan. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, please like, subscribe if you vibe with this video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.